Okay, before I go into this, self-defense is a legal term by which your actions will be judged. And what I'm going to talk to you about today is something that likely will never be appropriate action. However, if you want to learn how to use a stick as a weapon of personal protection, or at least to be able to improvise a weapon if you ever need it, you don't have to become an Eskrima. In fact, for that kind of circumstances, your training will be much quicker and much more efficient if you just practice a few certain things and get a good base in some kind of pugilistic style like Muay Thai, boxing, kickboxing, full contact kickboxing. Certain styles of karate are awesome for a pugilistic base. You know, something that teaches you how to hit well, how to take impact and work through it, how to overcome being hit. These things are important to have as a base. So for me, if I was just going to learn this as a weapon of self-protection, these are the things I would do. These are the things I would train. However, I love Eskrima, and my life has been taken over by the love of that art. So I spend a lot of time on it. But this is not for Eskrima. This is for self-defense practitioners who want to be able to use a stick efficiently to do violence to another human being. Now, first of all, so are you training? You got to understand what you're training for. You're training to use something like this collapsible baton, maybe. However, you might be working towards using, say, a cane or something like that as your blunt impact weapon. When I hike, I carry something like this to help me traverse rough terrain and get up steep hills because I'm old. And this would make an excellent improvised weapon. Many of you truck drivers have something like this in your vehicle. You're not fooling anybody. Just saying. You're not fooling anybody. But this is an excellent improvised weapon. So, I love playing with this thing actually. It just feels great in my hand. Keep in mind, if you're gonna hit stuff and you're gonna swing something a lot, you don't wanna be using a heavy, inflexible item. Your wrist, your elbow, your shoulder will pay with repetitive motion injuries. So this is where the Eskrima stick comes in. Rattan is flexible, slightly, and light, and you can work with it a lot without causing injury. For me, when it comes to the practical use of a stick to hurt another human being, not that I do that, but when I train for it, I keep in mind the old Filipino adage, stick seeks bone, knife seeks flesh. So I don't want to hit somebody with the soft targets if I'm hitting them with a stick. I want to hit them in the bony targets where I can break things. I want to hit them on the kneecap. I want to hit them in the fingers, in the wrist, in the hand. I want to hit them on the collarbone. I want to hit them in the chin, the mouth, the nose, the orbital bone. I want to hit, if I want to stop somebody quickly, I want to smash the skull. I am talking about causing harm to another human being. That's why it's rarely appropriate in the legal use of force. However, in the rare case where this is the appropriate use of force, you must be able to generate a lot of power and know where to hit to cause damage and end a conflict quickly. The head is your number one target. However, keep in mind, whenever you swing something at somebody's head, they do this. So that's okay. Break their hands, break their wrist, break their forearm if your stick is heavy enough. And then move on to other parts. Anyway, let's look at some basic striking. Okay, a stick has to be swung hard. So the power is going to come from your hips. So get used to swinging through and lifting your heels, which you can't see on the camera right now, but lifting your heel as you swing. Driving all the way through with as much force as you can muster. Okay, so the first striking pattern, we're only going to go over a few here, but then we're going to show adaptive techniques on the bag. So the first strike is a downward X. So we're going to come down, 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 down. Now I could change this by adding a flat strike. Down and across, down and horizontal, diagonal, horizontal, diagonal, horizontal. That could be the head of the collarbone down to the knee, right? The head of the collarbone up to the throat, chin, neck, temple, right? The head, maybe the hand's extended and I smack the hand. Maybe the first hit is on the hand, the second hit is on the head. I'll vary my targets, okay? So get used to swinging slow first, working on your body mechanics, and then try a couple of hard ones. So we'll do downward X. Okay, down horizontal. Okay, and you can get fancy with upward strikes, down and up. You can mix it up however you want. But your downward X is going to be your primary thing if you're just training for self-defense. Okay? Another angle is straight down to the top of the head. Okay, so we're going to go down and across, down and across, down and across. Drop your weight down, across. Drop your weight down, across. Okay? And that's really all you need to start. Application on the dummy. Okay? And then down horizontal. Straight down and horizontal. Okay, you can see taking that in the head is probably gonna be bad for someone's day. But I also have to be prepared that someone might rush me and get in close. So I have to be able to use my hands to make room. I also might want to be able to clinch, right? And use close range strikes as well. This aqua bag is also an excellent way to work some striking. So, right? I'm using a flexible foam stick because I don't want to wreck this bag. Now I can get this bag swinging. And it's a little bigger than a head, but hitting something like this, this moving target, is a great way to hone your skills. Right? Okay. Thank you.